Alright, so hey everybody. I have recently started collecting the 1990s issued Mars Attacks cards. And I recently won an auction online where I won 7 packs of cards that were sealed. Right before that I won 3 packs, and thankfully all of them were new to me. There were absolutely no repeats, which is amazing. Hoping for that same kind of luck today, but I'm not exactly expecting it. And then the other thing that's kind of neat is I wasn't originally going to be doing any of these, but I spoke with some friends of mine and they've encouraged me to think it might be a neat thing to do. I've got a lot of passion around the Mars Attacks property, so this is my attempt at doing an opening video, maybe on a regular basis. We'll see. These have the orange Mars Attacks logo on the front, whereas the other set has the green right there. And this is a little bit sad opening a pack of cards that is so old, but at the same time I'm excited, and cards are meant to be looked at, so that's why I'm doing this. And you'll notice it says collect all 100 Mars Attacks cards. Features deluxe reissue of original 55 card set, plus 45 all new cards by top comic artists. And then, so basically those are just the comic books and things like that. 4 Topps Matrix Chase cards. Those are hologram cards. I have not received any of those yet. And this is 1 in 18 packs. You'll find those. And then it says first day production cards. Those are the original 55 cards, but with like a foil stamp on them. I don't have any of those yet either. I'm hoping for those today. And then the Super Winner cards. And the Super Winner cards were interesting. I don't have those either, but the idea behind those was if you were to win one of those, you could mail away for a gold-covered edition of the comic book series that started in the 90s. So pretty neat. I mean, I guess getting rid of the card would be sad in exchange for that cool comic book. So who knows if I would have done that back in the day. And then these are copyright 1994, and check out the Martian Reinvasion in Mars Attacks comics. So yeah, so this was a very heavily tied to the comics property, which is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and see what's in pack number 1. I've got 7 packs total, and I have a very particular way I like to open packs. It's usually by pulling this triangle open here, and then if I can, just pulling like that. Now I've noticed on the first 3 that I opened, I did have this same kind of an issue where it did not want to separate. I don't know if that's the style of foil or if that's just the age of the wrapping showing. It's hard to say, but I do like to open them like this. I think it's kind of a nice way to preserve the actual foil. And this set's pretty unique because very, very high quality laminated type of cards. So we're going to see what we have here. So I have the reprint issue of Beauty and the Beast, which is pretty neat here. And these are sticking together a little bit. The first 3 packs I opened were doing this similar thing. So hopefully that's just the one. You'll notice on the back they do have a foil embossed preview of the next card. And that's not like a special issue, that's just the way they were doing things. And then we've got card number 12, Death in the Cockpit. I can tell you right now already, I do know that I have that card in the first 3 that I opened. So that is at least 1 repeat, but that's okay. It was expected. And then this is the synopsis of the story. I do not have that yet, or rather I do now, but I did not have that yet. So that's pretty neat. And there's a checklist on the back of all 55 cards. It's pretty cool. And the last picture show, I do not have that one. That is one of the like a deleted scene is basically what that was. So a card that was planned but never made it. So that's awesome. I didn't have that yet. Alright, very cool. And they have these orange colored backings on the back for the deleted scenes cards. The unpublished, as these were called. And let's see here. This is one of the comic book covers. Pretty neat style of artwork there. On the back it says card number 67 on the bottom right. You can see that right there. and then they showed a little blurb about it on the top, and then they mentioned, well, actually the blurb is about the bottom, on the bottom there. The thing on the top is just talking about the image you see there. So, referring to what happened in 1988 with the Pocket comic series. I do not have any of those. Maybe one day. And let's see here. The next card I have is Sticking Together. Alright. It's the Earthmen Charge, which is pretty cool. Oh, well, actually, this is really cool. This is my very first day card. I don't have any. That first 3 packs I opened off camera did not have any of them. And you can see in the top right corner, it says First Day in a foil stamp. And the back is still the same as far as it being green and having the little foil embellishment there. But that's pretty cool. That's my first one. Next we have here a neat little image. This one has a stamp on it as well, foil stamp, but that's not anything special to my knowledge. They all these cards that came after the main set all have that little UFO flying saucer there. And this is card number 82, which I do not have. These are called New Visions cards. They were basically inspired by artists of that day. So, that day meaning the 90s. And then we've got one more, which is another really neat piece, actually. That looks almost, I don't want to guess. Let's see who that is. It's Joe Smith, painter Joe Smith. Very cool. And then they talk about card number 19, the Burning Flesh card right there, which is neat. Alright, very cool. So that was pack number 1. That was a really good start to this opening process. We'll put those down there. And we've got, the first card here is the Human Torch, which is pretty neat. It's one of the original. And what's nice about that is I don't think I have that one. I remember not having any number earlier than 12 in my first 3 packs, so very cool. Alright, my next card was turned backwards, and don't know why. No particular reason, apparently. Crushing the Martians, cool. I do not think I have that one yet. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, very neat. So we got the next one is going to be like the end of the series, which is card number 54, which is Mars Explodes. It's right before the checklist, so I know I don't have that one. I did not have that one yet. And next we've got a unpublished, which is called The Garden of Peace. This is actually the first card in the unpublished set. I think it's like a 10 or 11 card set. So it begins with 56 and it ends with 66. And this is a different species of Martian. These are the peaceful ones. That's a neat card. Alright. Bet you didn't know there were peaceful Martians. Alright, the next one is a really cool image. Yeah, it's really neat. And that is from issue number 4 of the new comic series that was in the 90s. This is card number 70. Pretty cool. The backs, you'll notice, are really very colorful. The 90s were all about lots of color. I almost think the backs are too busy, but it's still not a bad looking card. Alright, so I've got a repeat of the card I just opened a moment ago. So, right there is a repeat. That's okay. This is also a repeat, although you would not have known that because you didn't see me open the first 3 packs, but this was in my first 3 packs. This is a neat card, though. This is by John Pound, who's an artist for the Garbage Pail Kids, so kind of neat there. The Martian disguising itself as a Earth woman. And this one I do not have yet. Here's a Martian with Kennedy. JFK. That is a crazy cool picture. That is card number 92. Well, that is it for pack number 2.